Hi guys. Welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Top 10 most expensive cars in the world. So make sure to watch the full video. Are you a billionaire looking for your next high-end vehicle? Or are you just a wishful thinker? In either case, you ought to check out our ranking of the most expensive cars ever made. Most people only have fantasies of driving luxury or pricey supercars. Although a new car costs about £30,000 on average, the most costly vehicles on this list are probably not in need of a new door mirror. These astronomically expensive cars, which are either hypercars or megacars, are more expensive than sports cars and supercars. With the exception of the ultra-luxurious Rolls-Royce boat tail, all of them have top speeds well above 200 miles per hour and are wildly expensive, extremely powerful, and viscerally exhilarating cars. Some of them are listed among the world's quickest cars as well. The majority of the most costly cars in the world are unique or uncommon models that were created specifically for affluent owners. You won't go overlooked if you're driving around in one of these, even if many of them will have been kept out of sight in their owners' private garages. The value of the priciest automobiles in the world is probably going to rise. In addition to models from Lamborghini, Aston Martin, and Koenigsegg, more than half of the cars in this top 10 list are Bugattis. The cars on this list had to be created and sold to private owners within the last 5 years. The top 10 priciest automobiles in the world. 10 Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport $3 million. You'll probably detest this list if Bugattis aren't your thing. You're in luck because this Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport, which costs a cool £3 million, is the last to be seen. Compared to the normal Chiron, it is more handling oriented and resembles the Bugatti Divo in that it is lighter, produces more downforce, and has shorter gear ratios for faster acceleration below 150 miles per hour. The highest speed is nevertheless lowered to a pitifully low 218 miles per hour, in part due to a now fixed rear spoiler. The Chiron Pure Sport is a touch less exclusive than the Divo, with 60 units made beginning in 2020. When they were first released, they cost £2.6 million before taxes, but today, with a few luxury choices, they are more than $3 million, or more. 9 Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus cost, £3,1,800,000. Is it a Bugatti? Oh, and this is not the most expensive car ever, there are still more on this list. The Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus is substantially more powerful despite being just a Chiron in comparison to the brand's other custom vehicles. The Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus was developed in commemoration of the 2019 upgraded Chiron, which was capable of reaching speeds of more than 300 miles per hour, as suggested by its name. The Super Sport 300 Plus is said to be capable of approaching the 100 barrier if you can locate a road that is long enough. It offers up to 1600 PS, 100 PS more power than a standard Chiron, longer gearing, and a 250mm longer back tail to significantly enhance aerodynamics. On the extraordinarily lengthy Aerolesien test track in Germany, Bugatti kindly permitted owners to test drive the car. As of this year, every one of the 30 created copies has been purchased and delivered. 8 Cost of the Lamborghini San Roadster, £3.2 million, approx 9/10. Lamborghini has also entered the ultra-prestige market, indicating a clear fear that the Aventador and Huracan are simply too accessible. The Lamborghini San Roadster is one of the most expensive Lamborghinis ever produced. Although Lamborghini won't reveal the precise price, the hybrid San Roadster is rumored to be even more expensive than the hardtop San. It's certainly not a Toyota Prius, with 819 PS coming from a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 and electric motor combination. A supercapacitor, which is essentially a super powerful battery, is used in the San Roadster's innovative technology to fill in the acceleration gaps during gear changes and enhance performance. The San Roadster also features the spectacular, aerodynamic Lamborghini Flare. Even the Roadster version can go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds and reach 217 miles per hour. 19 of the San Roadsters, each of which was fully modified by Lamborghini's Ad Personam personalization section, had already been sold before it was ever made public. 7 Price of the Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro, £3.5 million, approx. The amazing, F1-inspired Aston Martin Valkyrie is one of the craziest and most costly cars in the world. There is a track-only Valkyrie AMR Pro since for some folks it wasn't sufficient. The seemingly insane the Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro is essentially a V12 engine with carbon fiber bodywork on top of it. But it's not just any V12 engine. It's an 11,000 revolutions per minute, naturally aspirated, over 1,000 PS screamer built by Cosworth. Top speed is 225 miles per hour. Aston Martin cuts weight by eliminating the hybrid system and Perspex windows from the standard Valkyrie and adding even more carbon to the suspension to convert your regular Valkyrie into an AMR Pro. To produce twice as much downforce as the normal Valkyrie, it also gets dramatic wings and spoilers, a larger wheelbase, and other improvements. There will be 75 Aston Martin Valkyries built, some of which will be AMR Pro variants. The first shipments have already begun. 6 A Pagani Huayra Roadster, BC, is priced at £3.7 million. The tie between the Bugatti and the gorgeous Pagani Huayra Roadster BC at the top of this list is broken. It is an even more expensive and pricey variant of a fast and expensive hypercar. The standard Pagani Huayra cost a dismal £800,000 when it was first released. However, the Huayra Roadster BC costs more than 4 times as much and has more features. Why? There have been many changes since the basic Huayra was first introduced more than 10 years ago. A new, more powerful version of the 6.0-liter twin-turbo V12 is added, raising power to 791 PS and adding a detachable roof and improved exterior. It sounds dull in comparison to the Bugattis. Remember that the Huayra has a special carbon composite body that reduces weight to 1,250 kilograms, or around the same as a Bago spec VW Golf. It is rear-wheel drive and substantially lighter. There will be 40 of the exquisitely detailed Pagani Huayra Roadster BC models made, and each one will have a large amount of downforce and remarkable body rigidity numbers. 5 Bugatti Bolide, approximate, cost, £4 million. Another Bugatti, my goodness. The Bugatti Bolide has the most dramatic appearance of the group since, unlike the other cars on this list, it is only used on the racetrack. Imagine spending all that cash but never getting to drive it. But if you're rich enough to buy the Bugatti Bolide, you'll undoubtedly have a Chiron or two ready for that. After the car was first shown as a concept, Bugatti made the decision to build 40 Bolides to be sold to customers. It will be one of the quickest cars that money can buy and the fastest Bugatti of all time, according to our predictions. The concept car's W16 engine was tuned to an incredible 1825 PS, despite the fact that that figure can only be achieved with 110-octane race fuel. In production form, it generates the same 1600 PS as the Centodeci and Bugatti Chiron Supersport. A racing-specific design can be seen in the Bolide's aggressive aero-sculpted shape, lower roofline enormous dual-element wing, and insane diffuser. During exclusive Bugatti track days, customers can put this amazing car to the test. 4 Bugatti Divo. Price is £4.8 million. There is a clear hierarchy among unique Bugattis. The more expensive they are, the fewer of them are made. The ordinary Bugatti Chiron still seems costly at £4.8 million for the 40 Divos that were produced. In July 2021, the last example left the factory and was given to its owner. Unexpectedly, the Bugatti Divo is based on the Chiron and has the same W16 engine as that car. With a brand new carbon fiber bodywork that reduces weight, boosts downforce, and limits the peak speed to just 236 miles per hour, it has been built as a track-focused sports vehicle as opposed to being a fighter in straightaways. The ordinary Chiron can move up to 261 miles per hour quicker with its special top speed mode. But in curves, the Bugatti Divo will obliterate its sibling. It gets a more frightening design and a ton of customization options to help it stand out. 3 Bugatti Centodia. $9 million was spent. Comparing the Bugatti Centodeci to the La Voiture Noire, the former is very frequent. Cristiano Ronaldo, a football player, has purchased one of the 10 hypercars that Bugatti will build. Know a few Centodeci specifics? If you can remember the last Bugatti made by the French firm before Volkswagen bought it, that might be the case. The EB110 was an automobile that competed with the McLaren F1 and had a 3.5-liter quad-turbo V12 with 550 PS, active aerodynamics, and a carbon fiber chassis. Both the EB110 Supersport and the Bugatti Centodeci have an aggressive front end and a mechanically adjustable rear wing in common. However, a powerful 1600 PS from a tweaked version of the 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16 engine from the Chiron will blow it into the following week. 2 Bugatti La Voiture Noire, approx price, £11.4 million. A step up from ordinary or garden Bugattis is the La Voiture Noire. This one-of-a-kind car cost far over 4 times what the average Chiron, which costs £2.5 million including taxes, costs. It truly is unique. Then, The second most costly automobile ever. It is built on a Chiron beneath and was influenced by a 1940 Type 57 Atlantic owned by Jean Bugatti, the creator of Bugatti. It inexplicably vanished on a train traveling from the French Bugatti factory in Mulsanne to Bordeaux. Do you consider the La Voiture Noire to be expensive? An offer of $100 million was reportedly rejected by Ralph Lauren for one of his two Type 57 Atlantics. On the other hand, the Bugatti La Voiture Noire is 450 mm longer than a typical Chiron and is tailored to be more of a grand tourer. It still has the same 8.0-liter, quad-turbo W16 engine with just under 1500 PS, so if you flex your right foot, it will still go rapidly. If Bugatti can find someone affluent enough to order another one, we'll have to wait and see. One boat tail from a Rolls-Royce, Est. Up to £25 million in price. The stunning Rolls-Royce boat tail's introduction marked the illustrious British company's return to traditional, custom coach building. The style will undoubtedly stop you in your tracks if the astounding price doesn't. The Rolls-Royce boat tail is in a class by itself as a brand new car, despite the fact that certain extremely rare vintage cars have recently fetched higher values at auction. It is also unique in this company because it is a premium model rather than a vehicle with quick and precise handling. The boat tail is based on ultra-luxury yachts from the 1920s and beyond and is loosely related to the V12-powered Rolls-Royce Phantom underneath. It has a custom body with a detachable roof canopy, new levels of interior finish, and what's known as a hosting suite, an opening rear deck with a parasol, upscale outdoor seating, and a champagne fridge. Their wealthy owners had each of the three Rolls-Royce boat tails constructed from the ground up. The amount? The indisputable most expensive new car in the world, according to estimates, costs between £22 and £25 million per vehicle. The business, however, stays away from emphasizing how vulgar money is. Hope you like this information. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go.